Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about vulnerability. Most of what I've included in A Strange Unmaking was first published on my blog, so there was no problem about it being in the public domain. It was just a question of choosing items that I thought were still interesting and fresh and relevant. But when I looked through things that I'd written during my time in Colombia, I found little pieces, poems, prayers, reflections, and I thought these are actually quite well written and perhaps they might be helpful to somebody. And I felt enough distance from what I was feeling at the time. Often they were written in a time of distress or despair even, and that comes across, I hope. But that was quite a long time ago now, so it was okay to publish them. But once they were actually published, a couple of days after the book was available, I had this moment of, what have I done? Expose myself to the world in this way. Of course, it's not exactly the world, but still, strangers could know about me, and that's quite a frightening thought. But I'm glad I did it because I think sometimes we have a tendency in the Christian world and mission, and perhaps in other contexts as well, work and celebrity life and so on, we have a tendency to put people on pedestals and to imagine that certain kinds of people don't suffer, don't struggle, are not frail, have it all together. And it's just not true, and we don't do people any favours by putting them on pedestals and insisting that they wear masks. We don't do anybody any favours by creating cultures where that's the case. So I thought if I can be just a little bit honest about some of the struggles I had, then I hope that will help. And also I thought if there is anybody out there who's a Christian who has felt despair or doubt, has looked out at the world and wondered what it's all about, has looked within themselves and wondered what it's all about, I just wanted to say you're not alone. This is not an uncommon experience. And in fact, the Bible is full of examples of people crying out in despair to God. And that's actually one of the reasons I love it. It's just so realistic. If you're not a Christian, you might be wondering, it's not exactly selling it to me with all this talk of doubt and despair, but I just want to say everything that happened in Colombia, all the ups and downs, all the challenges, it was absolutely worth it.